Hey, Ocean here. Today I'm going to show you some small mods for some game fixes in The Sims 4. I haven't done a mod video in a while, but I have been asked about little tiny mods that fix little nuance things in my Sims 4 game. So I just wanted to share some of those with you. I am someone who is kind of like a minimal mods person. I don't have too many big game-changing mods, but I do have a lot of game fixes and overrides, but we can save that for another video. First thing I want to show you is dealing with a bike. So first and foremost, you cannot choose your helmet in The Sims 4 on any bikes, which I think is very painful. You can choose to have no helmet with this mod, but you can also choose your own helmet. So whenever your Sims ride a bike, they will always have the same one. So I'm going to choose this dinosaur lizard looking one. And then also I'm going to practice riding the bike. Now Ryan is going to get on this bike, ride it around. With growing together, I find the milestones and learning how to officially ride a bike takes forever. So I do have an improved bike mod, which is going to cut that time down tremendously. So he'll be learning how to ride a bike very, very fast. Now, mind you, it did already say learn how to ride a bike that quick, but it's not going to go that fast. I do want to point out that my sim has motor skill level 6 already and has been working on this, but it will be faster than normal because otherwise it takes a really long time that I don't have time for. I guess I can't really call this a game fix, but I do have several mods that just make life easier in The Sims 4. Right now I'm going to have my sim here cook up some dinner, because we're going to be able to ask specific Sims to eat. The food is ready, and you can click on this and choose call to meal as you normally would, which will call all Sims in the household, or you can choose who you want to eat with the call to meal mod. So maybe I will just, maybe I'll just call our husband to eat because the kids, I don't know, maybe they don't want to eat. But this is helpful when you also have visitors over. You can also ask them to eat certain things. We just put the food away. And another mod that I love is being able to get leftovers. You can choose which leftover you want. Sometimes my refrigerator has mac and cheese, BLTs, and all that stuff. So you can actually choose what your sim wants to grab that way. Or you can ask to get leftovers. So you can ask a sim to get a leftover. Like say our son is like, I'm hungry, mom. There is food in the refrigerator. Go eat it. So you can tell him to go ahead and eat that. Another thing that I have is, and where is Ryan? Ryan is all the way over here. Let me see, maybe Safia could probably help with this. We have homework here, which I'm gonna have her do her homework. I have a faster homework mod. This is for grade school, high school, and university. They'll finish their homework quite fast. You see how fast it's going right there? Now, I know some people love the challenge, but when you're in university, this comes in handy a lot. I also don't want my kids and teens spending so much time on homework because it takes forever to do. I don't, I just can't. I can't be bothered. So there, we went ahead and did that work. The next mod, I'm going to need this Taming of the Shoe board that comes with The Sims 4 Snowy Escape, which allows you to toggle if you'd like your Sims to wear shoes or not. Love this because I do not allow anyone to wear shoes in my house. When you click on this board, it says allow shoes indoors, remove shoes indoors, or wear slippers indoors. Now, this current household already has this rule, so there must have already been a sign here, which I'm not sure. Anyway, wear slippers indoors. If you want to choose this option, right? You can choose that option. Let me make sure that I chose this. Yep. Sometimes your Sims would just wear any slippers. But with the choose your slippers mod, you can go to a wardrobe and choose your slippers. So I can choose between the base game slippers that we have in game. So maybe I'll just choose like these ones for her that she'll wear. Come on, you're like, she's disobeying the rules and she thinks it's funny. Follow the shoe rules. Please, Safia, come on. There we go. Let's see if she's actually wearing them. Yep, so she is wearing those slippers. And same thing, let's go to Reshade and also choose slippers. You can go to a mirror and choose them as well. And it's just little things like this that I love about the game. I love making it a little bit more personal so that they're not just wearing random things. Oh, he just had some slippers on, but he just went to bed. But you get the gist. So you can, go to your drawer or your wardrobe, a mirror, and choose your slippers from there as well. I also have a power nap mod because the naps in The Sims 4 automatically take a really long time. they take forever to replenish your Sim's energy, and you don't really have time for that. That's not the goal of a nap. You know, you want to at least feel a little something. So do you see how fast his energy is going up? This is an actual power nap. Sometimes you just need a good 15. So I'm satisfied with how much faster the energy is for just a simple nap like this. Another mod that I can't live without, that's a very small mod, is the quick shower and quick bath, especially quick bath. But basically what quick shower is going to do is speed up the time to take a shower. I like to make the most of my time with my Sims, and that is why a lot of these things are like quicker this, quicker that, faster this. So he'll be out of the shower and he'll actually come out with a towel on, which is realistic. I like that version of the mod because I do like, you know, changing their clothes, like them looking like they just got fresh out of the shower. So I'm just gonna have, let's see, we will just put on, oh, where's his room at? Do we have a wardrobe? Yeah. And then we'll just change our clothes. So let's change our outfit. I don't even know where his jammies are. There we go. It absolutely comes in handy though, when you need to hurry up and take a shower and you don't want to cheat up your needs. Sometimes I don't like cheating up all my needs, but I also don't like spending so much time on them either. So because we just changed clothes, I can also talk about this mod as well, which is the better hamper. Now my hamper is like barely full right now. Do we have any clothes? Yes. Okay. I may not even be able to show you the capacity at which this works, but the better hamper mod is going to hold more clothes than it normally would with the Sims 4 Laundry Day stuff pack. This next mod actually is for the wash machine, and then do the laundry, add it to the wash machine. The next mod is going to auto start wash and dry for clothes. If your Sim does laundry, the default way is that they'll put it in here, right? And then just leave it. And you have to click on it again to wash it, to choose the wash laundry option. I hated that for so long. So now they'll just automatically do that interaction after, which is so clutch because I need that. Sometimes you just need them to auto do things. So that's washing, and I really don't need that. Just disregard that sound. But I will say another thing too, which reminded me, I could have showed you this earlier. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you do want things to auto start. Other things you don't want them to auto do, like auto food grab after they cook. So if I have Reshade here, if he goes and cooks, most of the times right after Sims cook, they will eat their own food, but I don't like them doing that all the time. Let me help him out here. No, come back. I'm sorry. I'll make space for you on the counter. Go. In a vanilla game, your Sims are going to eat right after they cook. You can call everyone to the meal. They're still going to eat their own thing. But I don't like them doing that because sometimes I don't want them to eat directly after cooking. He's a little aggressive with this knife right now. But yeah, so he's making this food, but he won't auto grab a serving. He'll just cook it and let it sit. And that's what I need. Garden salad is done. And the good thing is he won't eat any. I wouldn't either with that quality. Another mod that I have is the Claudia Sharon call anytime mod. It's 3 a.m. If you call a Sim at 3 a.m., you can almost guarantee that they are going to fuss at you. Seriously. But with this mod, you can call a Sim and they won't get upset with you. Sometimes you just need to call someone at 4 in the morning because you're sad, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I definitely need this mod, especially because I don't like the fact that Sims go, what? I'm sleeping. Call me later. No one would say that. I would be concerned if someone was calling me at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, as long as they didn't make it a habit. So that's an absolute must-have mod right there. Dad is sleeping. So if you see my game, you'll notice that it says steady sit or seat Sims here. So if I want, I can seat any Sim where I want without having to control them. This also works for Sims that are visiting you, that are coming over to your house. It's so important, especially for, look, now here he goes. He's going to come over there and sit. But it's so important, especially when you have big functions and you want all Sims sitting. So I love that a lot. You can also just have a Sim sit there as well and stay there. So if I steady sit, I'm going to show you how I use this mod, how it's so helpful. So first of all, I'm going to pick up some servings. I just need to pick up 1, 2, 3, or 5 more. And this might be tedious to some, but I'm going to set everything up on the table. Oh, that's all the servings. I know you're hungry. I know. Because sometimes when you set the table, yes, Sims will sit, but depending on how many Sims you have in your household, that could also go a number of ways. Also depends on your seating arrangements and what they're doing at the time. So this mod just helps me. So I'm going to sit all of, let me see. I want everyone to sit at this table. So everyone's going to come sit. They're going to pick a seat. See how helpful this is? And they're actually already eating. But if Safia wasn't already eating, I could just ask her to go ahead and eat that. Where is she? Oh, well, this is her right here. But you see how she's about to go on her phone. And then let's see Dad. Dad, sit. Steady sit. And see, they didn't come over here. But... and then I'm going to ask them to eat this. I know that you could get them to eat it themselves, but sometimes if you click on eat, that sim will then pick it up and then walk away. And that's a pet peeve of mine. I just want them sitting together like this. Or if you're having a party or an event, you can't control those Sims like this and they're not in your household, but you do want them to eat. So I find dinner time so much more relaxing with this mod. So the steady sit and ask to eat mod is just a must have for me. We'll go ahead and send Mom alone. Everyone has to work and do everything else, but those are just a couple of things that I'm using right now that help. This is a really quick video. I know that some of you may even have some of these, but these are just like really small mods that I need for the game. But I do have overrides and other little mods that I use. So if you're interested in knowing those things and what's in my mods folder, I will be sure to make another video on that if you let me know in the comments. But if you enjoyed this and found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just keep simming. Always, always, always stay weekly, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.